Hi guys, it's Jessy here and welcome today to a new pick a card reading. Now guys, in this pick a card reading, we're going to be focusing upon everything you need to hear right now. So guys, as you can see, I have prepared 4 card decks that are representing the 4 groups of today. So representing group number 1 is this beautiful spirit animal wisdom oracle card deck with this beautiful chrysoprase on top. Group number 2 for you, I have the tea leaf oracle card deck with this beautiful copper ball on top. Group number 3 for you, I have the Divine Feather Oracle card deck with this beautiful onyx on top. And for you, group number 4, I have the Atlas Oracle card deck with this beautiful pink quartz on top. So take a moment right now, beautiful soul, to go into your own zen, your own energy. Take that moment as long as you need to. If you need to hit that pause button, do that. And then focus upon the question to what you need to hear at this moment. Now, keep in mind that we're going to be very honest and pretty dang honest in this video. So you're going to hear literally everything that you need to hear about your situation right now. So keep that in mind. Pick one of these 4 card decks that resonates with you the most, and then go down below in the comment box or in the description box where you'll find the timestamp that will bring you directly to your reading. Now guys, keep in mind that all the readings that I do on my channel are general readings, so only take what resonates with you, and of course to always keep following your own heart, your intuition. Now guys, I'm going to start off with group number 1, which is the Spirit Animal Wisdom Oracle card deck. Now the other groups, I'll see you at the click of your timestamp. Hi there, group number 1. So you're here because you're drawn to this beautiful chrysoprase. Really gorgeous. It's all about healing, by the way. So if you're having trouble with healing your heart, or you just need that healing energy, chrysoprase is really good to bring into your life at this moment. So let's hop into your reading, this really honest reading about everything that you need to hear at this moment. And I hope that you guys will get some good messages about your situation. So let's see what we have here. First up, we have the flamingo, which is unity heart. So you're being called to work on collective healing. Look at this, we're talking about healing and now we're getting collective healing. So guys, I'm getting here that this message that you need to hear is all about healing yourself, but also collective healing. So that doesn't mean only yourself, but putting all your work, your hard work, your skills into just bringing that healing vibration into the world as well. So guys, if you have been thinking about starting up a course or bringing some type of work or bringing some type of course or bringing some type of thing into this world that will help others, then you're definitely getting the yes here to bring your skills with them to help to heal the world or others with their heart. So healing is going to be a really big part of whatever situation is coming up next. Next we have here the panther. We have protection. Okay, and it's saying not only take care of your heart, but also take care of who you allow in your inner circle, guys. So this pretty much makes sense. If you guys, as I was talking about, need to heal your heart, we're going through some difficult time. Now it's time to realize that whoever was causing that distress or causing you pain or sadness is no longer welcome into your life, and it's all up to you to get rid of these people or situation or whatever thing it was that was making you feel this way. And this will not only help you, but help also maybe your friends or your family. Sometimes it's all about us taking one little step that will kind of like, cause a ripple effect. And so I'm seeing here that you removing people that are toxic out of your life or removing a situation that's toxic out of your life is something that you need to hear right now, because maybe you are doubting that or maybe you're doubting yourself, but they want to let you know at this time that it's utmost the best decision that you can make at this moment, because it's definitely going to help you heal and grow and move from this toxic and negative vibration maybe that you've been experiencing throughout these couple of months that were going by. So next up we have here Shield Maiden. Okay, make plan to focus. So not only we need to get rid of things that are causing inner distraction, but also removing everything that is causing out of distraction. Okay, because we're seeing here that you need to hear that you need to focus upon yourself and the plans that you're making, and not so much of what other people are doing or not doing, group number one. So we're being very honest within this reading, so make sure that you're focusing upon your plans, what's bringing you happiness, what is, you know, causing you to be just happy in life and just enjoying your thing and making progress. That's also a thing that I'm seeing here for you, group number one. So if you have been a little bit stagnated because your emotions maybe were all over the place, or maybe your head wasn't just where it needed to be, it's now time for you to focus on your own things and just like get a grip and then move on. So the time for stagnation is over, group number one. It's time for you to make plans for your future and how you're going to proceed after you remove the situation of this person out of your life. Also, we have here take care of your own needs. So group number one, I'm seeing here that maybe in the past, and you can see this also within the healing process, you have been putting other people's needs first instead of your own, and I'm seeing here it has been causing you so much energy. Maybe you're someone who is always people pleasing, and therefore people keep coming to you because they know that you're the one who always is giving in and will always kind of like budge and make their priority your priority. But now it's time to finally start saying no and commit to healthy boundaries, and just make sure that your energy stays where, you know, it needs to be. And that's where your own plans and your own priorities lies. So group number one, is really time for you to step up and just start putting and creating healthy boundaries, and that will also protect your heart and also your family or your friends. Next up here we have direction garden. So within this, I'm seeing group number one that we need to make a goal. You need to make a plan. So if that plan wasn't clear because, you know, your head wasn't there, or for whichever reason, because you're always prioritizing other people's needs, now is the time to really get focused upon what you truly want. So listen to your heart and start make a plan and go into that direction. Do not stagnate at this moment. Do not pause and never continue. It is time for you to really step up your game at this moment and start doing the things that you truly want, so you can create the life eventually that you want. Next up here we have Earth Mother, feel loved and comfort. So it could be that within all of these stressful times, you forgot that you were loved and taken care of, and know that what you need to hear right now is that you are loved and also comforted, but also that you are important within this world and that your part is also needed within this world. So do not like sit down and victimize yourself in whatever situation. Group number one, step up your game, because there is a whole lot of things that, you know, are needed from you, and maybe there is something waiting for you, but for as long as you keep within this situation, it's not bringing you any good. So it's time for you to feel that love coming in, feel that you're needed, and there is a place and room for you, but it's also going to take from you to really, you know, move into that direction as well. So let's move a little bit further into your reading, group number one, to see what else we're going to get here for you. This is what I'm getting. We have in here the Two of Swords. So we're seeing here group number one that maybe you're having doubt about making a decision, which is right, which is wrong. I feel maybe that you're standing at a crossroad and you are making it maybe too difficult than it is for yourself. Know that whatever you need to make the decision is within you. Sometimes you need to pause and go inwards and remove every negative energy or any people that might be influencing that decision positively or negatively. Remove all those people, remove all of those distractions, so you can hear what you want and what is necessary for you to make that decision. So I'm seeing here group number one, they want you to make that decision plan that direction, and then start moving. That is what you need to hear at this moment. So no stagnation anymore. No more excuses that you just can't make up your mind. Then create a room and space to make up your mind. And I know it sounds much easier than it is, but sometimes it's just something that we need to do. And once we start doing it, you'll figure out, how it is. But if you just keep procrastinating, you're not moving forward. So make a decision and start doing it, and you'll see where you need to go and what you need to make any path succeed. Nine of Swords here. So we're getting again that group number one, you are being so super stressed and maybe just, feeling super just devastated about something or angry about something, or all of those emotions at the same time. And that is so much reason for you to hear that you are loved and that so many care of you. Don't think like if one person brought you down or if one situation brought you down, that is it. A lot of times, or most of the times, or all the times actually, when one door closes, there is always another one that is opening up for you. And I know it sounds cheesy, and I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear it because those are kind of like the divine words that we always hear. But know that there is a reason why you hear them so much. It's because it's the right answer to give in this type of situation, because it is going to happen. And it is like that a lot of times when all the times when a door closes, another one is opening, but it feels like there isn't, because sometimes the transition from one door to another one takes a longer time. So yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable, it's a little bit terrifying, but trust in the divine that if this situation wasn't working out for you, that it's because it wasn't meant for you. So let it be and take the lessons that need to be learned from that situation and see how we can move into a new path, a new direction that is going to bring you, a lot of happiness. And next up, we have here the High Priest, which is all about going inward and trusting your intuition in this process, but also trusting the divine in this process, that the divine has a plan for you and that it's all going to work out as long as you keep having faith and trusting in the process, and also really moving, making a step, making a connection into creating your own life and letting go of that past. And yes, again, I'm saying like I'm talking as if it's pretty easy, but it's not. And I know that, guys, I know that. So let's see what else we have here. Creativity. Now guys, using your creativity within this situationship, I feel like will help you a lot. Whether it is to find creative solutions or creative ways to move you into a certain direction, it's going to be really good to let it out. So whether you need to relax, listen to some music, paint, write, whatever kind of like sparks your own creativity, it will help you to see things more clearly and help you to guide you into the direction that you need to go. Also, we have here stop. So within a stop sign, I am getting that you, group number one, are a lot of times the thing that is holding you back. You maybe have some negative mind patterns or things that you need to stop doing at this moment to yourself. You need to start being kind to yourself, stop being loving to yourself. And the moment you start doing that, all of the ways, all the stop signs that you're seeing within your mind or that you're feeling within your energy will be gently removed, because positive thoughts make room for positive energy as well. So next up here we have fear. Yes, that is one of the things that is here playing a major role why maybe group number one, you are having a hard time of making that decision or leaving someone behind, or you leave something behind. But know that, with a lot of confidence, with a lot of confidence and a lot of strength, you will pull through group number one, because there's a lot of sweetness waiting for you at the other side. There's a lot of good things here waiting for you on the other side, group number one. And if you haven't seen throughout this reading, it's because what you need to hear right now is that you need to go and move and make a decision and cut that negative energy out of your life. But that is not that door that's opening and that's waiting for you. That door is sweetness. So, group number one, there is literally a bunch to look forward to. And even though the situation might be scary, I know it is what you were meant to hear today. So, group number one, if this resonates with you, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love for you to be around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Hi there, group number two. So you're because you're drawn to the Tea Leaf Oracle card deck and this beautiful copper ball. So let's hop into your reading to see what you need to hear at this moment. Group number two, I'm really curious. Oh, look at this. We're having the clouds, temporarily problems. So group number two, whatever you need to hear right now has to do with maybe you're being in a situation that you might think that is, a little bit daunting, a little bit depressing. Maybe you're feeling that, you've been hurt, and this is not going away. Know that whatever is going on at this moment and it's causing you this much distress, and it's causing you so much heartache, getting off what you no longer have. It could be like a separation. It could be you breaking up with someone. It could be you moving on from something. Know that whatever material situation has caused this, it is temporarily, yes. And I know it's kind of like one of the things that we don't oftentimes want to hear, but yeah, it is being said to you at this moment, and it is what you need to hear right now. Your struggles, your heartache are just temporarily. Know that you are receiving also a lot of angelic guidance, spiritual protection from harm, and also that there's a lot of love given to you, and that there is someone always watching and guiding you throughout this situation. So we're starting off group number two with a really beautiful message here for you. We also have here this sunrise, and within the sunrise I'm getting behind all of this, something to look forward. After all of these clouds, the sun is going to rise again, and you're going to experience a really magical time, a really adventurous time, and you're going to get a fresh start. So even if things look pretty cloudy, and even if things look pretty bad at this moment for you, that it's all going to be taken care of. So these are the cards that also came out. We have here the staff. You will be taken care of in a different time. Oh, sorry, different time, in difficult time, sorry. Something like that just didn't sound right. And then we have affairs of your family. We have 3. So if these things have, anything to do with your family or someone close to you or someone that you're attached or that is affecting your family or your friends or again, someone that you're attached of, know that you'll be taken care of. It's kind of like a really beautiful message, almost kind of like a guidance here from the angels, from your, spirit guides, from your support team, that everything will be okay, everything will be fine here, group number 2. Even if things look pretty bad at this moment, it's going to end well. So if that brings like any comfort to you guys, let me know that in the comment box down below. I feel like my heart getting like so heavy at this moment. So yeah, I feel like this is a great message for you guys, group number 2. So let's see what else we have here for you, group number 2. Next up here we have Knight. So we have be brave and honest. So I know sometimes when we are in a difficult situation, we might tend to get a little bit fearful. We might tend to get a little bit shy and not step up and just like saying our thoughts in our mind. But I feel like within this situation that you're going in, group number 2, you need to be brave and you need to stick to your truth, to whatever it is, because it's going to be a really big part of the situation unfolding. So know that your truth is very much needed and that you need to keep speaking your truth and it will be validated, okay? Next up here we have the Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. So I'm getting here, don't let your fear be your compass. I know in so many difficult times we tend to let fear take us over and let it be just our guidance within everything. But know that you have a courageous energy around you and that you have what it takes to survive or surpass the situation. So your guides are saying no, no, no. Track those fears down, eliminate them, and just focus on how much courage you have within you and how brave you need to be at this moment, because that will help you survive this situation, okay? Next up, we have your trust and thrive. Look at that. Trust and thrive. I feel like this situation is going to have a pretty good outcome for you, group number two, and there's going to be a moment where you're going to stand, still and look back like, oh dang, I overcame this. I were like the one, and you're going to be very, very proud of your accomplishments. So whether it is maybe you starting a new business and you are trying to figure everything out and it's harder than you thought, and you're like, oh no, I'm willing to give up, this is never going to succeed. What was I thinking? And your guidance, your support system is saying, no, 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 hell no, you're not going to give up. You're almost there. Just keep pushing through. And I know it's like hard and I know it's taking a lot from you, but know that you're doing it for a good reason. Next up here we have be the light. So even if you feel like, I'm done with it. I need like something new. I need something that is bringing me positive energy. Find the light within yourself. You're never dependent on what other people think of you to bring in that light, to bring in positive energy into your business, into your life, into your family, into your heart. So guys, I just want to give you that now is the time for you to hear that you are the light. So you're bringing in the positive, you have control over your mindset, and I know it's really hard when we're going through some challenging times, but know that you can do this. And when you do this, you're going to be amazed on what you can do, because you have a lot of strength within you. You are amazing, group number two. So let's look at some other cards. Also, we have here isolation. Within this isolation, I'm getting sometimes you need to disconnect from the world, to disconnect from certain people, to focus upon the things that you need the most. So maybe you're going to experience some time of isolation where you can go into your own energy and create your own space. So you can remember why certain things are important to you and how you need to handle those situations to get the most profitable results for yourself. Sometimes we need, to let go of certain things so we can hear our own voice or the voice of our guidance, so we can literally start moving on. So that is what I'm seeing here for you, group number two. So let's see what else we're getting with the tarot cards. Look at that. I'm seeing here for you, beautiful group number two, that when you do this, we've got like that all covered with the sunrise, but it's an extra confirmation here that there is a happy end waiting for you. And whatever that happy end is, it might be just you being happily with your family, you being happily with a new situation, you're getting peace with this new situation, and moving away from isolation, moving away from being alone or from feeling alone or feeling even disappointed at this whole situation. You're going to get that. You're going to get your happiness. So yeah, I get, even if a lot of you guys are, even if a lot of you guys, a lot of energy, guys, even if a lot of you guys are feeling at this point a little bit disappointed about everything, maybe things aren't working out the way you plan it to, maybe your business isn't going the way that you plan it to, but it will get better. It will definitely get better, and your fruits of your labor will be, they are around the corner, but sometimes we need to work just like a little bit harder. Know that it is going to take a lot of patience from you to, get that, It's not going to be easy, but know that there is definitely a prosperous outcome right here waiting for you. And also with the Temperance card, I am seeing the angel guidance here again. So within every step that you take, just notice the synchronicities, notice the signs that your angels are showing you. They're communicating to you through your intuition, through signs, through your dreams. So make sure that you are seeing that. Oh, we have here the angel and we have here the devil. So yeah, don't be tempted, guys. Here, group number 2, I'm seeing here to take an easy way out. That's like what I'm getting. Like with the devil card here, I'm seeing, because you're seeing a whole lot dang of a cloud, you're like, okay, you know, I don't want that cloud anymore. So if you stick through to this reading and you reach this part, don't be tempted by the easy ways out, or don't be tempted by, you know, the material things or what others are saying to you. Go to yourself, go to your own intuition and listen to that, because that is going to lead you to the path where you need to be, and not, you know, what other people are saying or whoever is tempting you at this moment. So don't be tempted by this, you know, thing, because it's not going to bring you what you want. So keep that in mind, group number 2. So group number 2, this was your reading, and I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for being here, and I hope that these messages, you know, kind of like resonate with you, and that you're like, dang, this is exactly what I needed to hear. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Hi there, group number 3. So you're here because you're drawn to this beautiful onyx and the Divine Feather Oracle card deck. So guys, let's hop into your reading and to get what you need to hear at this moment. Let's get to everything that your guides or your spirit team wants to tell you at this moment. Wow. Okay, so we have 3 cards right away. So we have here the Vulture, the Grouse, and a Robin. So what you need to hear right now is to embrace the power of the dance and the movement, and to access your highest guidance. Okay, so maybe a lot of you guys might be going at this moment through, you know, some type of change, some type of movement, some type of thing that makes you feel uncomfortable, that makes you feel like you want to hang on to the past because that was so much comfortable, that it was like what you needed, and also maybe what you've known for a really long time or for a shorter time. However it is, you feel comfortable, but you know, when something shakes you, when something asks you to change, it feels uncomfortable, so we tend to hang on to it. And they want you to know that it's time for you to let go and start moving with that vibration, because the more you hang on to the past, the harder it gets. It's going to cause you a lot of energy, and still in the end, you're going to need to move. So the more you allow this process to happen, the easier and the better it is going to be for everyone. And I know it sounds kind of like magical. You might be saying, you know, Jessy, I hate you for saying this. Yet it is something that you need to hear at this moment, my love. Next we have here the Vulture. So we have accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and welcome the rebirth to begin. So like it's kind of like a confirmation of what I just said. And I know, guys, I'm like, you know, it might sound like I'm saying it like, you know, it's going to be really easy and you guys can, you know, do this without kind of like breaking a nail. But no, it's not. I know that change is hard and it's uncomfortable, yet it is something that's just a cycle of life. It's a constant change, it's a constant movement. So it's not easy to accept the change. Sometimes they come sometimes just, you know, unexpected. But know that whatever it is so needed. I feel like it was so much needed for you guys, and I hope that, like, if you guys aren't seeing it yet, I'm seeing like, oh, you know, you're going to feel it like super soon, group number 3, that this change is going to bring you a whole dang relief, a whole less stress, and just like good vibe. I'm like, whew, good, guys. Oh, look at this. I'm just like reading all the cards kind of like in my mind, but they're like here in front of me. I need to just read them. They're like new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. So I feel like whatever new vibration is coming your way, group number 3 is going to help you build your skills. It's going to get you like more matured, maybe become even more independent than you are right now. If it is that you need to perfect your skills because you're changing or you're doing something, it's going to open up some huge opportunities for you. Also, we have here the 8 of Pentacles, which shows me that you are building to something amazing. You are looking at new potentials right now in your life. Okay, so whatever this change is, whatever it's bringing, whether you were changing career or changing home or whatever change you're going through, or just like inner change, it could also be like having a glow up, or just going to a course and trying to experience more skills that you have like within you. They are just like the seeds of beautiful, resourceful and very much abundance businesses or things that are coming ahead for you. So yeah, don't be afraid of this. Look at this. It's going to bring you a lot of inner abundance. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness, just by leaving everything that just didn't kind of like fit with you and moving on to something that truly is going to ignite the passion within you, make you feel good about yourself again, make you feel good about your life again. Those are all the things that you can look forward just by letting go and just joining this river of always flowing, always continuing the process. Next, we have here the Temperance card, and within this Temperance card, I'm seeing here that group number 3, that this is not a time for you to make really, impulsive decisions. It's really time for you to take it slow, move slowly with this change, and don't make like any kind of like sudden investments or even like sudden movements at this moment, before you see like everything unfold and before you get really comfortable at this new situation. Because here we have here the 5 of Wands, and I'm seeing here that it hasn't been easy. There might be a lot of people who didn't want you to reach certain things, a lot of people that are causing a lot of agony, or just feel like maybe people being jealous of you, people just not wanting it from you, a lot of maybe of competition in this field. But I feel like definitely your time is coming. It's all a matter maybe that this didn't work out and there is a new opportunity coming from you, for you, that is going to bring you where you need it, instead of maybe where you are pushed and maybe felt like like you deserve something and it just didn't happen for you. So I feel like kind of like the tide are kind of like changing for you. You're going to kind of like get more lucky because just your luck is changing. The tables are like turned. That's like what I'm feeling. Like if you just accept what just happened, you're going to notice that you're going to notice why this wasn't for you, or why you needed to change your course and let go what you need to let go of. Transform, shape shifted. So transform and reveal your gifts. So look at this. I'm definitely getting here group number 3, that when you transform, because of all of these changes that are happening, you're going to grow more into yourself and you're going to use your skills. And when you do that, you're finally going to unlock your gifts. So for example, guys, if you didn't get like the promotion on work and you decide to change your work and then go to work somewhere else because at this job you're being like overlooked, nobody saw you, and then you're changed to this new job, and maybe in the beginning you're like I miss my old job, I was maybe a lot higher or something like that. But suddenly when you accept this change and you start working and you see like, I have great colleagues, and then suddenly, you got a new promotion, or you got, something that is really going on for you, or maybe you stopped and started working for yourself or something like that. You get it, like what I mean? Like sometimes things need to happen that we're not extremely happy about, but then when we finally see where we're at, just like, some step further ahead the journey, it's like, okay, I really understand why I needed to be here. Then surround yourself with protective energy. So I'm getting here, especially if we have also some vultures like coming from outside, like people wanting to have what you have and just being jealous, envy you of all the things that you have, to really protect yourself from that. Protect your work, protect your family, protect yourself from those negative vibration. There's always going to be people who are going to, want the things that you have, but make sure that you're doing your best and that you are creating something that is worthwhile, instead of putting like all your intention and negative energy on, how other people are dealing with you, or how they envy you. But if you keep focusing upon your own work and just take that envy and turn it into compliments, it's going to help you a lot throughout this journey. Next up, we have here we have here Trader, we have here Sholen Master, and we have Winter. So don't forget, first of all, within this whole journey, to take care of yourself. So remind yourself to sleep well, to drink well, to do your sports, whatever just keeps you healthy, to make that a priority. So don't let like anyone else can like influence how you're feeling, or take your health down with you. We also have here Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. And that's like what I was talking about. Like, when someone envy you, or when someone is bringing like negative energy into your vibration, or trying to bring that, don't allow that. Turn that into positive energy. Make sure that you are creating healthy boundaries to let toxic energy stay away from you, and don't get caught up in negative vibration, because that is going to disrupt that natural cycle that you're in, and the natural cycle that's going to lead you to new abundance and new opportunities and experiences. Okay, next up we have here, be graceful in movement and action. Don't get caught up, guys, in dramas. People who envy you, or people, they like people to just like show who they truly are, so they can say, oh, well, I always knew like you were a bee, or I always knew like. Don't get caught up in all the drama. You're not like that, so don't lower yourself beneath. So stay where you are, stay put, and move gracefully away from one situation to another. If people are jealous, let them be jealous. Turn that into positive energy and keep on moving. That's like the thing that I'm getting for you. So let's see what else we have within your reading. Comfort. I'm seeing here, the more comfortable you get with negative energy, the more comfortable you get with people being jealous of you, the more you can relax and just allow this movement to happen. Let people be. Don't let them, don't let their negative energy influence you, and you'll see that all the things will kind of like fall into place. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. That's like what I'm seeing here for you, group number 3. That's like the best way. And also to not get caught in anxiety. Sorry. Not to get caught in anxiety. I know sometimes, it can just like become so overwhelming when people just will not leave you alone and will keep bugging you with their negative energy. But don't let that be your compass, your guidance, and stop you from moving. So group number 3, I'm positive that this was the message that you needed to hear at this moment. If it was, be sure to hit this video with a like button, and if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around, and if you do so, I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi there, group number 4. So you're here because you're drawn to this beautiful pink angel quartz and the Atlas Oracle card deck. So let's hop into your reading to see what messages you need to hear at this moment. So let's see. What do we have for you, group number 4? I'm really excited. First up, we have here the Sage card. So group number 4, it's now time for you to clean your space, your room, and it doesn't have to be like, definitely with the Sage and walking through your whole house, but I'm definitely getting here letting go of negative vibration, negative energy. It could also be, guys, that sometimes we just need to clean out the clutter, especially with the springtime coming up here. So if you have been holding a lot of things in your space that are unnecessary, material things, or even energetic things, it's time to let go of all of those energy and just keep the ones who are very beneficial for you, keep the one who bring you happiness, and to kind of like declutter. That is going to help you at this moment. Next up here we have frozen. So we have someone who might just feel like at this moment that you're frozen within time, that there is a stagnation here, and they want you here to know that even though it might seem as a challenging situation, helping to clean out your space, your home, is going to help you as well throughout this challenging situation. So if you're definitely feeling stuck, or maybe you guys, if some of you guys are depressed or just kind of like feeling down, know that cleaning out your space or removing toxic people is definitely a way that is going to help you get through this situation. Okay? Next up here we have coffee. So look at that, we have you being frozen, and at the same time maybe a lot of you guys are feeling a little bit low in your energy. I feel like, I just can't like get out of my bed because I'm like tired. I feel like I'm overworked. I feel like I'm overbooked. I feel like I have a burnout or something. So for those of you guys who are feeling that, get energized, get to do like something that really ignites your fire. Getting a good morning routine or getting a good bedtime routine is going to help you throughout this. If you have some toxic patterns, whether it is maybe drinking too much coffee or eating too much, just to getting like energized, turn those bad habits into good habits. So reframe all of those patterns that are keeping you within this energy of just feeling like stuck, feeling like you just can't anymore. Go outside, read some book, or do something that really gets you energized, but also your body to relax. Okay, so go do something that's really good for yourself. Better, and someone to say like whether you want it or not, but whatever feels good to you guys. Like, sometimes we need that kick in our butt, like, get up and do something for yourself. Go and just reward yourself sometimes, because you are allowed to be good to yourself. Next up, we have your passion, we have magnetic pull, we have romance. So I feel here for some of you guys, one of the things that you need to hear is that if you want a romantic partner, know that it's also all about taking care of yourself before you can allow someone to enter your life. Because, if you take care of yourself, you start to shine, you start to glow, and people will fall in love with you. But if you're not taking care of yourself and you're tired and you want to, stay at home, that's also the energy that you're sending. So be aware of that. But I feeling here, if you guys want that, it is in the future for you guys, and just it will happen once also you take care of yourself. And also to get inspired again, see what you get passionate about, whether that is just like, reading a good book, as I said, or just like taking a long bath, or just going to the salon, or doing your hair. I don't know, like whatever gets you guys passionate, just do it, because this single ignition of one thing can start like a ripple of effect in other things. So I'm seeing here you guys need to go and find out something that makes you guys passionate again, that makes you guys kind of like live again and feel alive, and just feel like you guys can feel energetic again, and to not so much how do you say that, be dependent on a little things that might become a little bit toxic, or that you guys start codepending upon. That's like what I'm getting. Death and rebirth. Sometimes, guys, all the time we need to we need to die before we get back to that rebirth. And that's exactly what I'm getting. That might be the transitioning period of where you guys are at. So it might literally be, guys, that sometimes, you might feel that at this moment and just want to like be alive. And all of these steps that you're getting right now are going to help you feel like more alive, feel like more lived. But it could also be that if you guys are going through challenging times, by taking care of yourself and taking time of yourself and putting like a good or incorporate a good morning routine and nighttime routine, that's going to help you to feel more balanced and focus upon the next step in your life. Next up here we have the Three of Swords. So definitely, yeah, if we're dealing with heartache, if we're dealing with something that has hurt us really, really bad, it could be that we're just like feeling like I just can't bear it like anymore. It's like too much. So we stay on our bed, we stay like, nailed to the ground to where we are, and we think maybe too much on the past instead of focusing upon the future. Now, grieving is a normal thing. So, if anyone is grieving, that's like not me saying that you shouldn't grieve or you shouldn't think about the past and give it like a space. But at some time in or point in your life, you need to pick up your life again. I know it's hard, but it's going to get you somewhere. And I know whoever, it is, if you're dealing with someone who passed away, that person wouldn't want you just to only be sad. And that grief will never kind of like go away, but you kind of like will build your life around that grief. It will never become smaller. It will always stay the same. But however, you'll learn to manage that grief. The same if you've just, been out of a tough situation in a relationship or anything like that, where you feel like, this just really wore me out. Take that time to heal, because that's a normal process. But then you need to start making plans for the future, cleaning out your space, even start fresh, maybe getting even a different haircut or something like that, or designing your house a different way, just to get like a fresh new start. Whatever is helping you to that transition from feeling like you no longer can, into slowly, yes, I can, and I'm starting to enjoy my life again. Do whatever is necessary to help you get there. Okay, the Lovers. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of you guys might be coming from a tough relationship, or a lot of you guys might be coming from, a point where you feel like you had it all. And yeah, it's really tough for you guys at this moment. So yeah, if you guys know the Lovers, it's the card of the Lovers, but it could also mean that you guys were in a place where you kind of like felt really happy and comfortable, and that change is really, really hard. The King of Swords. I definitely feel that this King of Swords will kind of like maybe appear in your life to help you with this situation. So we could be talking about someone with an air sign. So we're talking here Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So keep that in mind. We have here the Six of Swords. Definitely moving away from something. Moving away from something. Really hard. Yeah. Definitely could be that you guys are moving away from a relationship or something that was difficult for you guys. But however, this movement, or maybe you guys are having trouble to move away from a person because we have this frozen here. Sometimes even when we know when we need to move away, we keep like in this situation because it feels good. But as I'm seeing it within the cards, guys, it's time for you to let go of the situation if it doesn't serve you guys anymore, if it isn't bringing you happiness, if someone isn't being honest here with you, as we're having here the Seven of Swords, if someone isn't communicating honestly with you, if someone is not showing their intention right, it's time for you to leave the situation behind and just trust your instincts within this and just be okay with it, that sometimes we need to move on, even though it hurts, because it's going to hurt. It's definitely going to hurt. We have here Stargazer, set your sights higher. Know your word, guys. Know your word. That's like what I'm getting here. if this didn't work out, if whatever situation, and you're longing for it, they're saying there is a whole lot of things better for you. We're having here the ego again, see it from a higher perspective. If we focus upon the details, guys, we're not seeing it clear. We're just focusing maybe upon our grief. But once you fly higher, you can see, maybe this person isn't the one for me. Maybe this situation isn't the one for me. Moving on. Yeah, that's going to be the clear thing that I need to do. And the much higher you fly, the more you'll see like the bigger picture, like also like, your future, what it's getting you to move from this person. And there are a lot of good things here, group number 4. A lot of good things waiting for you in the future once you take that step. Magic. Wait for that magic to happen. I feel like there is magic happening here. There's a whole lot of good things waiting for you, positive things, once you start this transition. And last up, we have your growth. Know that you're going to grow a lot because of this situation. Group number 4. Amazing. So group number 4, I know that this reading was, everything that you needed to hear at this moment. If it is so, let me know in the comment box down below or by hitting the like button. And if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you around. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!